So while you continue to worry about why Governor Sheriff Okowa of Delta State, his deputy and his cabinet joined the All Progressives Congress, I worry why you are worried, because maybe you should remember that the man at the helm of affair of the central government in Abuja is not Gulokebele Jonathan, and for him everything is politics. You should have remembered sometime in November 2024 that former governor Ifeanyi Okowa, who was the vice presidential candidate to Atiku Abubakar in the 2023 general elections of the People's Democratic Party, was reported to have been arrested and detained by the EFCC for a 1.3 trillion naira fraud. Yeah. So the decamping that you saw a couple of hours ago is not unconnected with that particular thing. So according to insiders' report, it has been alleged that Governor Ifeanyi Okowa saw the books and saw the papers, and the FCC has everything against him. So the only way for Ifeanyi Okowa to escape going to jail was to submit the state structure of the PDP and Sheriff's government to the All Progressives Congress. Yeah, that's it. So Ahmed Bola Tinubu would rather play politics than fight corruption. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. And they can argue. They can argue. But of course, Okowa was supposed to decamp. Just so you know, former Governor James Ibori in the APC, and from sources, all of the nominees or nominations from Delta State into Tinubu's government, apart from one or two, which of course maybe Festus Keyamo and one other, were all from Ibori's camp. Yeah. So Okowa is no longer a very powerful political figure. He doesn't have the political influence and relevance in Delta State to be able to join the APC and guarantee a 2027 re-election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Especially now that Tinubu is focusing on the south of Nigeria to help him defeat his political opponents, and actually those from the north that are uncomfortable with his style of leadership. So he would clean everything from the south, and that's why elections in the south and every governor, you are hearing all of the conversations where there's so much negotiation. So for some, they negotiate, they threaten, they intimidate and oppress you. Let's put this in perspective. Tinubu wants to come back to power at all costs. So he's considering a whole lot of things. Anything that makes you as a sitting governor from opposition not to align with him means that you are likely going to work against him, especially when you are from the south. So what he's going to put on the table for you is that if you are not working for me, it means you are working against me. And I will do anything possible to ensure that I return to power. If it means rigging you out in your own re-election bid, I will do it. And no, of course, remember that 99.99% of Nigerian politicians would consider their self, their interests, and their own benefit before anything else. Whether or not they lie that they are going to provide, they are doing all of this to provide good quality governance, it is all about themselves. It is about power also. The reason why a governor wants to come for the second term is that he'll be able to anoint who will take over from him, and also enjoy some level of privileges that his own predecessor has enjoyed while he was governor. So all of these dynamics has what has put Delta State in the hands of the APC. Okowa has to now submit Sheriff Okowa, governor of Delta State, and all of the members of his cabinet to Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC just for 2027. After all, it also guarantees that Sheriff would return as governor of Delta State from 2027. It's unfortunate. The only worry I have in all of this is that there are a few idiots and mumu who are on social media who believes that this government means well. The government is able to look into the case, and just in case you want to hear, what was 1.3 trillion naira spent for Okowa's government? Not for roads, not for infrastructures, not for development, not for quality governance of the people, not for reaching out to communities that need help in Delta State, for politics and election. It is alleged that that's the money that was used to execute the 2023 general elections of Atiku Abubakar and Ifeanyi Okowa. Of course, remember all of the stories you heard about when Atiku finally won the ticket, and it was a tussle between who is going to be his running mate, Nyesom Wike or Ifeanyi Okowa. Apart from the fact that Atiku had a long-term protracted battle with Nyesom Wike that hasn't been healed, Okowa had the money. He was a sitting governor of one of the Oyeru state, and he was ready to sponsor the election to any length. So monies were allegedly made available, over 1.3 trillion, of which EFCC found that they needed to Okowa to come and explain. But as I talk to you, like Oshomole did say, when you come to APC, your sins are forgiven. 1.3 trillion, as I talk to you now, is now 1,300 naira only. So it's inconsequential, the matter is that. So thank you. Thank you. Sheriff is now in the APC to ensure that the safety of his predecessor is confirmed, so he doesn't go to jail. So it's simple mathematics of you go to jail or you submit to APC. He needed to submit to APC, but then they said you don't even have the political relevance and influence enough to weather the storm and deliver the state to the APC 2027. So the man has been able to convince. All this would have been done as far back as January or February or so, but it delayed to this point because a lot of conversation went on. So welcoming Sheriff to the APC, officially one-party system, and all of this game is 2027. Like I said in my previous video, it is barely 2 years into this government, and all of the attendant conversations, politicking, meetings, conferences is on 2027. A country is burning. The president is more concerned about 2027 than anything else. If you think that there is hope on this particular journey, on this trajectory, then you are the joker. When we are ready, we'll be ready. I'll catch you another time. Bye for now.